Hello everybody and welcome to AM2R, which stands for Another Metroid 2 Remake. Now, this game came out about 3 years ago, and it's honestly a really good remake of Metroid 2 made by Dr. M64. Now, a couple days after this game came out, Nintendo released a DMCA notice to Dr. M64 or Milton Ghosty, which kinda sucks, so this game never really made it past version 1.1. But it is still a complete and fun game. Now, the reason I'm playing this instead of the Nintendo remake is because I currently have no way to play the Nintendo remake, and honestly, this is a much better version than the original on the Game Boy, and even then I'd have to buy a copy of that, so, well, I already have a copy of it on my 3DS, but I need to get a copy of it on my Wii U, which I kinda don't want to do. But this is still a really good game. Now, I do have a quick file here because I needed to test out some things because this is the first time I'm actually recording something off of my computer and not straight off of my Switch or my Wii U or anything. So, I'm going to head into the options real quick and double check my control. Aiming style, one button, let's see, hold, classic morpho ball, spider ball, time. Okay, I just want to make sure I've got everything. Vibration, yes, analog, walking, jump A, fire X. I'm using an Xbox controller for anyone that wants to know. I'm just making sure I've got everything where I need it to be. Okay. But now that that's out of the way, let's get this started. I'm going to be playing in normal mode because I have beaten hard mode. I don't have the original files because, well, yeah. But anyway, Metroids. Numerous incidents in the past brought to light the highly destructive power of these life forms, spreading fear across all known planetary systems. Hoping to secure peace in the galaxy, the Galactic Federation orders the extermination of the Metroid species. I was the best candidate for the job. Once again, I find myself standing alone against the Metroid menace. What horrors await me within the depths of their homeworld? Well, there's actually a good chunk of stuff we're gonna have to go through. And look, it's the ship that you get in... Well, actually, no, you get it... I was about to say Super Metroid, but no, you get it in Metroid 2, because it's the same ship. I'm just dumb and apparently can't remember things. So, yeah. But we're on the surface of SR388. Now, we actually have a lot of moves that we have access to. We have the wall jump, which I can't really get up there, which kind of sucks. But we also have, if I go into here, we have our power suit, the morph ball, the power grip that was in the original Metroid Fusion, and also an optional power-up that you could get. Well, not really optional, kind of. Maybe? I think I've had a few playthroughs where I was able to skip it. But also the power grip from Metroid... Not 1, I was about to say Metroid 1, but no, Metroid Zero Mission is where it came in. Now, this game, honestly, is really fun. In my opinion, it's right up there with the Nintendo remake, and honestly, I might prefer this version more. Because whenever I come back to Metroid 2, I'm usually playing this version, which is honestly why it's so much more fun to me. Is because, nothing wrong with the 3DS version, but Metroid to me has always been more like the home... Well, I wouldn't say home console type. When I first played Metroid, I started with the handheld games, but... Ow. I don't know, Metroid to me is just like more of a sit down and play for a few hours, not a take on the go type of thing. So that's the one thing that kind of sucks, but that's still not like a terrible reason to dislike the game. But anyway... For right now, we gotta go hunt down a Metroid, because currently we can't move on, which is why I came left. I played through this game so many times that I kinda just rush to where I need to go. But for right now, we're just heading off to take out the first Metroid, so that way we can actually move on with the game. Now, there's gonna be a lot of things I'm actually gonna do to make the game easier on myself, because to me there are just a few things that you could do to really, I wouldn't say break the game, but I have gotten through this game skipping a lot of the power-ups that you would normally need. And, oh, okay, that's not good. Okay, let me just get that. But it still is pretty fun. And, oh, we've got a Metroid. Okay. Now, unlike the original game, you have to shoot, like, specifically the bottom part of these, the little green things. Which is true in the original, but the original made it a bit too easy. And if you come up over here, there was originally a section that you could get under to refill your health and missiles after this fight in the original Metroid 2. Not so much in the remake. And now that we've done that, the lava's going down. The massive cave system is located between two tectonic plates, largely flooded by an extremely dense caustic substance similar to magma. The recent earthquake has altered the cave layout, and the hazardous substance has drained to lower levels. The cause of the earthquake is unknown. Initial orbital scan of SR3D detected no instability within this region. And yeah, that's something that's really fun. It's like you have all these like extra things that you can look at. So I'm gonna take a look at that real quick because I just remembered about it. But yeah, primary objective: exterminate all Metroid organisms on planet SR388. Secondary objective: locate and bring assistance to the Galactic Federation research and rescue teams. And then, well, this is just kind of describes the planet. Research team for years. Yeah, I'm not reading all that. But yeah, we've got the rescue and research team. Metroid species, the life cycle of how they evolve. The Alpha Metroid has gained immunity to cold temperatures and lost several nuclei within its green membrane. But yeah, and then we also have like the Chozo race, who is also on SR388, because realistically, where have the Chozo not been? But yeah, it'll like say a new log entry, and then if you hit the start button, it'll pop up. You can actually still find this game just around. Like if you look up AM2R download, you can find it pretty easily, which is really cool. Because this is a really fun game that if you have even just a laptop, it's still a really good game. Just make sure you have the proper controller for it. I am in water. Because trying to play this game on keyboard is, well, at least for me, it's not a fun time. I am terrible when it comes to keyboard controls. Oh dear. The lag is real. What the heck just happened? I've never had this game lag on me, but it might be a result of recording. I don't know. Or it could just be the fact that I am firing like a total madman, and the problem with an Xbox controller is using the D-pad. Ugh, I wish I had a PlayStation controller that could use my Joy-Cons, but I can't. And I don't have a PlayStation controller to use. But seriously though, PlayStation controllers would be way better for this. Mostly because I actually do enjoy the PlayStation D-pad. I've had one in the past, but yeah, it didn't work, so I got rid of it. Alright. Now, a lot of these enemies from Metroid 2 kind of were pretty basic and easy to take care of. And even though they kind of suck a lot, I do enjoy the fact that some of them actually do get more difficult as you go down. Like, they were changed slightly so that way instead of it being like just like a basic enemy that you can kill like super easily, it became something like, oh, you can actually like take care of this enemy will actually be a problem if you don't know how to deal with it. Which is kind of neat. Oh dear, why am I getting slowdown again? Okay. Let's like get calm down. It might just be the amount of stuff going on. Alright, let's get moving, because I at least want to get through a little bit of this first part. Come on, over to you. And let's just get moving. Although we have a new area here. It seems a bit more industrial. Alright, now we need to head up. There's a room that could go down, but we don't need to go to that yet. Oh, dang it, I thought I'd be able to grab that ledge. Alright, let's get moving. We should be able to find a few abilities in this area. Hopefully. I'm just firing like a madman. I don't know why, but in Metroid games, like, if you give me the option of rapid fire, I'm going to be pressing that button to basically lay on as much damage as I can in the shortest amount of time possible. But that's just how I like to play my Metroid games. If you give me that option, there's just going to be hell going to all these enemies. Oh dear! And you can just break. Okay, I need to get close to you. Take the health upgrades. Although this does take a lot of stuff from Metroid Zero Metroid, which I love. Alright, we got our first thing. I just completely skipped over it, which it's kind of nice that you can, but I didn't mean to. But we have the bombs. If we press the attack button, and an extra missile tank. But if you press the attack button in Morph Ball mode, you can drop bombs. And this will help me break some stuff, because there isn't a whole lot of sequence breaks you can do in this game, but there is a few that I know of. I absolutely love to do that in a Metroid game, because, like, you give me something that I know how to use, I'm gonna use it, and I'm going to knock your game out of the way it was intended sometimes. But then there are other times where it's not really a big deal. Now if we shoot up here, this will activate that to move. We're going to reveal an energy tank. Now I am playing on the normal difficulty, so it's not like it's going to be crazy difficult, but having more health is always a good thing. Although I am going to be going for 100%. Now I do know this game pretty well, because like I said, whenever I come back to Metroid 2, this is usually the game I'm playing. But I like to pick up like a Metroid game at least once a month, maybe twice. Alright, now there is an area back here, but we can't do anything with it right now, so just keep that in mind. And we have another area here where we can get another upgrade. Now this is a really optional upgrade, but getting everything does help, even though I never use it, is the charge beam. Though if you're a Metroid fan, I'm sure you could tell, like, what everything is. And because I'm paranoid, and even though I know this game pretty well, I still like to check all these just to make sure. Now one thing fun about the charge beam is one shot, even with just the regular thing, breaks these guys immediately, and I shot that completely wrong. Okay, gotta hold the button. Fun thing about the charge beam too is it actually can do what it does in Metroid Prime. I don't remember the name of it, that's the Super Metroid again. Why do I keep thinking of Super Metroid? That's like the one thing I don't have all that much fun with. It's like the one Metroid game I almost never go back to. Kind of funny to say, because I think in the first time around I said there was like one of these games that like I never go back to. And I'm pretty sure people can guess what that is by now, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Next time I come back to Metroid, it will be with Super Metroid because it's the third game. Alright, now if you pay attention to this guy here, you'll notice that his bullets don't stop on the wall. Come under here, we get another missile tank. And it doesn't play the fanfare again. Oh dear. Alright, let me get these two. These are all kind of just laying around. Missile tank acquired. And there should be... Could I stop coming out of my morph ball? Okay, there's another one under here. And this one you can kind of cheese just by like getting out of your morph ball and just grabbing the ledge and blowing up the next one. But if we come over here, we see a new item. But we can't get it yet because, well, I came in the wrong way. Nope. Not hitting me. I love that I could just have a button set for the morph ball and it not be a problem. But I would prefer a D-pad that wasn't on the Xbox, because I'm probably going to complain about that a lot. Yeah, Xbox D-pad, like, sucks so much. Okay, and that's just me spamming buttons and then doing enough trainer grab. Okay. Alright. Let's keep on moving. So we have another Metroid over here. And a save point, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, so if we come down here, we should be able to get... Yes. The spider ball. Press down to morph and climb walls. Realistically, though, I don't need the spider ball. I mean, it's a useful upgrade, and they did speed it up severely, but you can get a lot of places without it, and sometimes even have to, if you want to do the stuff that I try to do. So yeah. But getting up here without the spider ball is, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's not like terribly difficult if you know how to use the bomb jump. Alright, okay. Ow! Ow! Okay, come up to, like, the top. Dang it! I hate it when I get them in that pattern and then they break it. And you just needed one more. Honestly, I'm not usually so much worried about my health. I'm always worried about my missile count, because that's like the one thing that's like, ooh, if that goes down too low and I'm in the fight with a Metroid. It doesn't become a problem later on, but early in the game, it's very easy to just, like, run out of bombs out of nowhere. Or not bombs, missiles, I mean. Oh dear, I'm falling. Okay. Yeah, that's a fun trick you can do. If you have the morph ball set to a specific button, or if you're somehow a god at morphing and unmorphing, you can actually continue and try to keep some height. We have another missile tank down here. And then we have this kind of puzzle. You want to shoot the two on the left and then the one in the middle. If I could shoot properly, which apparently I can't. Okay, that's the wrong one. Okay. There we go. Then I'll move this block so then we can get another energy tank. And this will actually lead us back to another area that we were already in. Oh dear. I always unmorph at like the worst times. Alright, let's fall through here. We can collect another missile tank. This area is just loaded full of items. And I love it. Might as well connect the map. I don't really think you need to get all the map to get 100%. I mean, at least I don't remember. It's usually just collect all the items, all the power-ups, and yeah, you're good to go. Alright, come on. Okay, let's check the map. There's a few other places, but right now, to get the last three, I believe, because it has been a while since I've actually played this game, because I've been playing a lot of Hollow Knight and other games on the Switch, so I haven't really come back to this much, especially with a few problems that probably will pop up for me later. Which I'm a bit worried about, but hopefully it'll not be a problem. But anyway, if you remember, I said, ow, if we come down here, we couldn't really come and mess with this all that much. I'm gonna heal up, actually. Okay, we got 65 missiles, we should be fine. But yeah, we have another Metroid thing. We need bombs. And we don't necessarily need Spider Ball right now, so you get most of the way. Okay. But still, it's always a good thing to have extra gear. But yeah, the last three will be down here. Alright, where's the next one? New log entry. The air breeding grounds. This area spans a custom-built ecosystem that favors growth of Metroid. The terrain itself is dangerous. Tendrils growing along the ground release extremely corrosive chemicals. Yeah, I'm not going to be reading the whole things, but I will be checking out the log entries from time to time when they pop up. Okay, we got another Metroid. I am taking some damage. Luckily, these things don't do that much. It's like 1 damage per second, so you don't have to worry too much. Oh, there is a power-up that I missed, I think. Wait! No, it's not here. I'm thinking of another power-up, but you don't get it this early on, because why the heck would you? I'm thinking of another area, like, later in the game that looks almost exactly like this. Which, even then, you can still get around. Okay. Come on. Oh, I love doing that. If you time it just right, you get it as they're, like, floating down towards you. It's so satisfying when you pull it off, especially when you get multiple in a row. I love it. I'm also glad I'm not getting, like, any, slowdown or... Not slowdown, issues with recording this, because usually when I'm recording a game, I have problems where it's like, one is behind, and the other is like, a mile ahead, and it's like, why is this happening? Hopefully it's not happening here, so... Yeah, if that was, I would be having a huge... I would be having a bad time with these Metroids. It would not be fun at all. Alright, come on. Let's get moving, so we can get out of here finally. Now, there might be some upgrades later that I have missed, because, like I said, it's been a while since I've played this game. But if that is the case, I will be coming back and just making sure I got everything. But for now, that's going to be the end of this episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Later!